I swear my dreams keep me up at night. Cardi's on my vision, can't lie. As a man, I turn my ghost to ice. FM had it too, now they advise.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Joys. If you are not, sorry, it's a bug. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I have a lot of interesting videos coming out. Also, I have a new channel that my boyfriend and I started called Blessed in the Kitchen. I will leave the link to that channel in the description box below, so be sure to go ahead and subscribe to that channel as well. We have some delicious, healthy, amazing meals for you guys that are really easy to make, so be sure to check that channel out. But in this video, I'm going to be doing a really quick video on my weight gain journey. Why am I trying to gain weight, all this stuff. And I don't have long to record this video because I have somewhere to be within like 10 minutes, so let me get straight into it. I'm about showing y'all my current weight. Hopefully you can kind of see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. If you can't, I will do a different video, maybe a different outfit on just to show you. But I am currently, ooh, this fucking fall, at 112 pounds, and I'm trying to get to 125. Now my weight goes up and down because I have a high metabolism. Sometimes I'm 110, and then sometimes I'm like 116, which is actually the highest I've been in a while. When I moved out to Arizona, I was 124, and I lost weight due to just a whole bunch of things. And so now I'm trying to gain that weight back. It took me years to gain weight. Like I'm telling you, it was so hard for me. Couldn't figure out why. Long story short, my doctor said my metabolism was just super fast. So just trying to gain weight is hard for me. Now, the reasons why I want to gain weight, I started to try to gain weight really seriously like June of this year. And I actually, at first I was like, I'm trying to gain weight, and I was just eating, but I didn't have a plan. And you gotta remember, when you plan to fail, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You have to have a goal, you have to have a plan on what you're trying to do. Like, what's your weight goal, what's your weight loss, whatever you're trying to do with your body and to try to develop yourself better, you wanna have a goal, you wanna have a plan. You wanna have a goal and you wanna have a plan. You wanna stick to it. Being consistent is really important. So for me, the reasons why I wanted to get bigger was to be healthier. You know, I wanted to have a higher body fat index because I'm only 11% body fat, you guys. And that's not really ideal for a woman, especially a woman who's like eventually going to try to have kids. And so my doctor told me to put on a few pounds by eating healthy fats, you know, just try to eat healthy, eat more calories, more protein, things like that. So that's what I'm trying to do. Another thing is, you know, like I said, like she said, eventually I will want to have kids. And so with that being said, I want to have that healthy body fat, and that's important. Some people, it doesn't affect everybody that way, but for some people it does. And for me, I feel like that may be a factor just because I am so tiny. But you never know. God's plan is God's plan, and if it happens without me gaining the exact weight I want, then I'm just grateful. Another thing is, I feel like I just want my legs to be a little bit bigger, and I want my stomach to be a little bit flatter, but I've always wanted my legs to be a little bit bigger, not because of other people. At one point that was a reason, but I just want a little bit bigger legs, not crazy big. Like, I don't like want my legs to be like huge because I wanted to match my body shape and who I am. But I think me gaining like 125 is like the perfect weight for me. You gotta be careful when you're gaining weight because you also have health factors. Like, too much weight can be bad on your heart, can put more stress on your heart if your bones are small. So just be careful. If you're out there trying to gain weight or lose weight, just try to talk to somebody who's either a nutritionist or your doctor, just to kind of see what's healthy for your body. And another part of that is I was recently diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which already by itself makes it harder for you to have kids, and also have other things along with that. A lot of times women who have that, they try to make them lose weight, but because I'm underweight, my doctor wanted me to try to gain a little weight. Y'all want me to do a video on that and the whole background behind that PCOS, let me know. And if you also deal with that, comment below and we can talk about it. So another reason why I want to gain weight is because sometimes I just feel like, this is gonna sound super weird, you guys, but sometimes I feel like because I feel like I'm underweight. I just feel like I'm underweight. Even if nobody was to say you're underweight, I just feel like it. Like, sometimes I feel like, okay, I need to gain weight because I feel like maybe I would feel less fearless because I'm not as light. That might sound so crazy and it might sound psychological, but I'm being serious. Sometimes I feel like that. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, comment below, because that may not make no sense to some people. A lot of people be like, oh, you trying to gain weight, I'm trying to lose, but you only can compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not anybody else. one of my biggest pet peeve, you guys, is when people say things like, oh, you're so small, like you're so skinny, like la da 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 da, like just things like that. And if I say something to somebody, like I remember it was a point where my stomach kind of got a little pudgy, and somebody was like, oh my gosh, you're so skinny, like you don't have a pudge. Where? Remember this. You cannot compare your body to someone else to say whether that person has a pudge, because that's like me saying, basically what I'm trying to say is you can't compare yourself to anyone else, because that's not going to determine what you're trying to do or what your goal is. You only want to compare yourself to what you were and where you're trying to go. Comparing myself to somebody else who's bigger than me doesn't make me any less pudgy at that time. It just made me seem less pudgy because I was comparing to someone who was bigger. But if I compare myself to who and how my stomach was years to that, then of course if you were to look at that before and after, you can see what I meant by that. So that's why I want to tell you guys, if you are trying to change your body, you have a body goal or whatever, with gaining, losing, getting on a healthier track, because my biggest goal overall is just to be healthier, period. Like I don't care about anything more than my health, but along that journey I would like to also shape and, you know, just kind of get weight in the right places. That makes sense. So compare yourself to your previous self and look forward to the future by doing what you got to do today. But I know there's a lot of people out there who's trying to gain weight, trying to lose weight, and I feel like this would be the perfect time for us to maybe go on a journey together. So what I want you guys to do, this is just my first video. I'm going to talk more about this in depth later, and other reasons why, just things like that. But this is just the initial video. I want you guys to comment below if you're trying to lose or gain, and tell me what your, if you don't mind, what's your current weight and what's your goal. And we can all keep each other accountable. There's no judgment here. I don't want anybody saying anything negative about anybody's weight. Remember, love and accept who you are, where you are, and then think of a plan to become better and work on that. And just, you know, take your time. I know God always has the best plan. So for me, I'm just gonna try my best to do what I can. And I think you guys should do the same. This is more than gaining weight. It's a lifestyle journey. It's trying to change my life completely to be healthier, the best version of myself. And I want you guys to also be the best version of yourself as well. The healthiest, you know, person that you can be by doing what it takes to lose, gain, or shape, whatever you need to do. So anyway, that's pretty much this initial video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment below, like I said, what's your current weight and what's your goal? And we will all support each other. Maybe, you know, talk about different foods. Like I said, I don't know if I said it in this video or my last video, me and my boyfriend started a healthy eating, whatever, food channel called Blessed in the Kitchen, where we have amazing dishes. We did a video on cauliflower pizza, and we made guacamole and a delicious acai bowl. Like if you want to see those videos, I'll leave the link in the description box below. Check it out. But I'm about to show you guys how I look now, so you guys can see my current status, and in the description box I'll kind of leave all of these below. And then throughout the journey, I'll show you guys how I'm progressing. And this is actually going to make me more likely to do this, because you guys are going on this journey with me, and I honestly feel more obligated because I'm doing this video. So y'all really hold me accountable, because I actually feel like now I have to do it. Like, I have no excuse. And I have bigger reasons why too. Like I said, me wanting to have kids in the future is also a huge driving force for this whole, you know, journey for me. But you guys are a really big part of that too, because now I'm like, dang, I have to do this. I can't just be talking like this and telling people this and not even walking and doing what I said I was gonna do. So anyway, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video. And yeah.
She bad, she bad, she bad, she bad, she bad, she bad, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Fendi bag, Prada bag, Louis bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Birkin bag, she in a bag, she drip, she swag, never mad, she glad, Louis bag, she in a bag.